Do you run a WordPress website and are eager to learn how to properly create SEO-optimized blog posts? Well, that's exactly what I'm going to share with you today by guiding you through the complete process of creating SEO-optimized blog posts inside WordPress so that your website content dominates and ranks at the top of search engines like in Google search. Okay, so before we go ahead and dive into WordPress, consider subscribing if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to this channel, and that way you'll stay updated with actionable videos and tutorials designed to equip you with the skills, knowledge, and tools to help your small business thrive online. And with that happy note out the way, let's go ahead and dive into the process of creating SEO-optimized blog posts inside WordPress. Okay, so to create an SEO-optimized blog post so that you can dominate and rank high on search engines like Google search, we first need to log into WordPress. Now, if you currently do not have a WordPress website, then what I'll do is add a few tutorials down below in the description, which will help you get started with WordPress. Okay, so once you've logged into the back end of your WordPress website, navigate over to the left-hand side and locate plugins, and then click on Add New. Then navigate over to Search Plugins and type in Elementor. And for the purpose of today's tutorial, what we're going to do is install the free Elementor Page Builder plugin. This plugin allows you to customize your website pages, your blog posts, from the front end of your website. This makes it easy for anyone to create and design WordPress pages as well as WordPress posts. Okay, so if we navigate over here, you can see that this Elementor Website Builder plugin is a very popular plugin with over 5 million active installations and thousands of reviews. Okay, so what we're going to do is navigate up to Install Now and then click on Activate. Then here we just need to quickly set up our free Elementor account. Navigate down to Create My Account. Go ahead and add an email and password, then click on Create My Account. Then click on Connect. Here what we're going to do is navigate over to Skip. Here you can add your website name if you like, then go ahead and click on Next. And then you have the option to add a logo, but we're just going to go ahead and skip this for now. And then go ahead and click on Skip again, and that's going to take you to the Elementor editor. Now what we're going to do is navigate up to the top left hand corner, click here, and then come down and locate Exit. I'm just going to go ahead and click on Decide Later, and then exit out of this block editor, and then head back to WordPress. Okay, so as you can see, we now have Elementor installed. Okay, so let's go ahead and create an SEO optimized blog post. Simply navigate up to Posts on the left hand side, and then click on Add New. Then here what you want to do is go ahead and add your post name. Then once you've added your post name, your post title, simply navigate down the page and locate post title here. And then what we want to do is delete all of this except for the post title. And this is the post title that's going to appear on Google search. Then navigate down to the meta description. And what we're going to do is delete this and then add our own meta description, which is going to display in search engines. Okay, so as you can see, I've quickly gone ahead and added a meta description. I've also got my post title, and this is how my title and meta description will appear on Google search when someone's typing in a primary keyword that I want to target. And the primary keyword that I want to target in this post is Facebook Business Suite. So think about the keyword that you want your post to rank for on search engines like Google search. For me, my primary keyword is Facebook Business Suite. And as you can see, I've added the Facebook Business Suite, this keyword here, in my post title, as well as in my meta description down here. So think about the primary keywords that you want to rank your post for. Now, if you're completely new to keyword research and you want to learn more about how to identify and choose the right keywords for your posts, then what I'll do is add a beginner's tutorial up above and down below in the description, which will guide you through the process of using free tools for keyword research. Now, what I'll also do is add another beginner's tutorial up above and down below in the description, which will show you how to use a paid premium tool called Semrush for keyword research. Each of these tutorials are going to show you how to target the right keywords for your different blog posts so that you can rank higher on search engines. Okay, so once you've made any changes, what we want to do is navigate up to Save Draft. And that's going to save all the changes you've made on your new post. We're not going to publish our post yet until we've finished creating our post. Then navigate down the right hand side, and what we're going to do is locate featured image. Click here, and what we want to do is upload a featured image to this post. Go ahead and click on set featured image, and I'm going to go ahead and upload a featured image that I created earlier. Now, to simply create a featured image, all you need to do is head over to canva.com and you can create your featured images as well as blog images inside Canva. And as you can see, this is the featured image that I created earlier for my new post. Now, if we navigate up to resize, you want to make sure that your featured image is width 120 by 628 pixels. And that is the ideal size that we use for our featured images on our website. Now, with each of these different elements on your image, you can simply format them, you can change the height, the size, and you can add other elements from the left-hand side. Now, if you want to learn more about leveraging Canva to create images, featured images, or images for your posts and more, then what I'll do is add a beginner's tutorial up above and down below in the description, which will show you how to make the most of Canva. Now, when you download your featured image, simply navigate up to share, then come down to download, and then with the file type, what we're going to do is select JPEG, and the quality size is going to be 55%. And as you can see, the file size is medium. Then make sure you choose the featured image that you want to download. Here's the current page, click done, and then go ahead and click on download. Now, the reason we don't want the quality of our featured image to be too large is because we want to make our entire blog post page less than 1 megabyte. So if we go ahead and click on download, that's going to download that image and we can upload that image into WordPress. Okay, so I'm going to navigate back to my WordPress account. Then navigate over to title and make sure the title is similar to your post title. Then copy the title and paste that under alt text. Now, as you can see, the size of this featured image is 77 kilobytes. Again, ideally you want your featured image size to be under 100 kilobytes. Okay, so I'm going to navigate down and click featured image and then navigate up to save draft. And now what we can do is edit our new post with Elementor. This is the plugin that we installed earlier. So go ahead and enable Elementor, and that's going to take you to the front end of your blog post where you can start customizing your new blog. Now, this website that I'm currently using is a completely fresh WordPress website. So I haven't made any changes to the backend in terms of the way that my posts appear. So what I'm going to do is log into my website and show you how to use the Elementor page builder to create an SEO optimized blog post. Okay, so here I am inside my business website, stewartgauld.com, and I've just gone ahead and duplicated the same post. So we're exactly where we left off from the last website. As you can see, this is the post title, what is Facebook Business Suite, what you need to know. Then below that, we have the featured image that I created and uploaded. And then below that, we have the content down here. So at the moment, we have 0 content, and I'm going to show you how to build out your post the right way so that your post is SEO optimized. Now, your blog page will not look like this. It will look completely different. That's because you'll be using a completely different theme. And as you can see, I have content over on the right hand side because I've customized the widget on the right hand side to display the information I want on my post. Now, if you want to learn more about creating this widget section on the right hand side, what I'll do is add a beginner's tutorial down below in the description for you to check out. Okay, so let's go ahead and create this blog post. If we navigate down, let's go ahead and add content. To do that, we're first just going to click here and then add a simple structure. And then if we click inside this structure, that's going to allow us to add widgets on the left hand side. Now, I'm using the paid version of Elementor, so the left-hand sidebar might look slightly different to yours. However, I'm just going to use the free widgets in today's tutorial to show you how you can create an SEO-optimized blog post using the free version of Elementor. So what we're going to do is navigate up to Search Widget, and I'm just going to type in text. And what we want to do is add a text editor. Simply click and drag this text editor and add that in your section that you added in here. Now, to add content to this text editor that we just added to our section, all we need to do is navigate over to the left hand side, and that's going to open up the text editor, and then we can come down and we can add our content in here. We also have basic formatting options up above. Okay, so I'm going to quickly go ahead and add my introduction to this blog post. And as you can see, I've quickly gone ahead and added the introduction to this blog post inside the text editor. Now you'll notice a few different formatting options that I've used. Up here, I've used this bold formatting option. If I click here, that's going to unbold, but I want to bold this section. Then if we navigate down further, over here, you'll see that we have an external link. What you can do is simply highlight the text and then add an external link by simply clicking on Insert Link and then simply add that external link. So if a website visitor clicks on Facebook Business Suite over here, that's going to take them to this address. Now you want to make sure that you click on Link Options and double check that you have Open Link in New tab selected. This is important because you don't want people clicking on links on your post and then opening up that link in the same page. You want that to open up the link in a different tab, a different page. Okay, so that's selected. I'm going to come down and click on Update, and I'm happy with this introduction section. Now I also want to add an image. Now images are great for SEO. So what I'm going to do is navigate down here and click enter. And I want to add an image in here. To do that, simply navigate up to Add Media and either upload files or choose from your media library. I'm going to navigate down and choose from my media library. Then you want to make sure that you have your targeted keyword in the title as well as in the alt text up here. And again, you want to make sure that the file size is low, under 50 kilobytes ideally. So again, what I'm going to do is head back to Canva. And back inside Canva, this is where I can create my blog images. Now, if we navigate over to resize, you can see my sizing down here, 1200 by 630 pixels. Now, it doesn't matter too much about the size of your images that you want to add to your blog post. You can add a custom size. This just depends on the type of content that you're adding to your blog post. For me, I like adding landscape images that are easy to read and view for my website visitors. However, you can add portrait, landscape, or square images into your content. It's completely up to you. Now, I'm going to quickly go ahead and create a new page by simply clicking Add New Page. Then I'm going to navigate over to Photos over on the left-hand side. Then I'm going to navigate up to Search and type in Facebook. And I like the look of this image over here. I'm going to simply click and drag and drop that image into this new page. Now I can also double click and resize. I'm happy with that. And I'm going to go ahead and download this image and add it to my post. To do that, click on Share, then navigate down to Download, and then make sure that the file type is JPEG again. Remember, we want to add a low file image, a low size file image by simply dragging this to either 55% or 50%, and then come down and choose the page that you want to download and then click on Done. Then all you need to do is click on Download, and that's going to download your image. Okay, so I'm going to head back to my WordPress account. Now, just quickly before I get back to this video, I just want to mention my all-in-one digital playbook that you guys might be interested in called Go Digital Now, the ultimate small business playbook. This dynamic book took me a year to create and is ideal for small business owners, new and existing, that are looking for a clear-cut digital roadmap for setting up the right tools, systems, activities, and strategies so that you can absolutely dominate online. I will add a link in the description below this video if you want to learn more about Go Digital Now. Okay, so with that out the way, let's go ahead and get back to this video. And back here, what you want to do is make sure that you upload the image that you just downloaded from Canva, and then over on the right hand side, make sure that the title and alt text has a targeted keyword that you're focusing on for that post. Then come down and click on Insert into Post. And as you can see, that's going to add that image inside my post. Now, if I click on the image, I have a few different options. If I click on Edit, I can change the alignment as well as the size, and I can also link this image to a different online destination, a different address. But I'm not going to link this image. I'm happy with all this information, so I'm going to click Exit and then navigate down. Okay, so I'm happy with this introduction to the Facebook Business Suite. Now I'm going to navigate down to this widget section and then click on Add. And we have these other options if we like in terms of the structure of this section. For me, I'm just going to keep it simple and click on this single structure and then navigate up to the section and click here. Then search for the text editor again. Locate the text editor and simply drag that into this section. Now this time I'm going to navigate over to the left hand side and add a title. And as you can see, I've added what is Facebook Business Suite. What I'm going to do is highlight this, click on bold, and then navigate over to paragraph and then come down and select header 2. And you want to make sure that you're structuring your post with the right headers and the right content. So now if we look at our post, you can see up here we have header 1. So there should be one header 1 with each of your different posts. Then down here we have a paragraph. Then over here we have header 2. Then below that, what I would do is add paragraph content. So I'm going to hit enter and then add my body content for this section. Now inside this content, you can see that I've added these 3 external links that take people to Instagram, Messenger, and Facebook. If I navigate down further, you can see I've bolded that text. Then over here, you can see I've added bullet points by simply clicking bullet point list. And that's going to reformat that section here and add bullet points. Again, over here, I've added an internal link. Now, internal and external links are important for SEO. So in terms of internal links, all I've done is I've highlighted this text and I've clicked on insert, and I've added another page, another post that I created on a different day that talks more about getting started with the Meta Business Suite. This is called an internal link. And again, if I click on link options, I want this to open in a new tab. Okay, so I'm going to exit out of that. And going back to internal links, you want to make sure that each of your posts internally link to other blog posts, other pages on your website. So again, we have 2 types of links. We have external links. External links, like these ones up here, will send the website visitor, if they click on this link, to an external website page. This could be a different post or a page that you're talking about. And then internal links, like the one down here, will send the website visitor, if they click on this link, to another page on my website. And you want to make sure that blog posts that you have both external and internal links throughout your content. So if I navigate through this section, you can see I have external, external, external link. Then we have another external link here, another external link here. Then if I navigate down, we have an internal link. And then down here, we have another internal link. Okay, so what I want to do is add another image. I'm going to do that by navigating up here and then clicking enter. And I want to add an image in here. To do that, I'm going to simply navigate up to add media. And I'm going to use an image I uploaded in the past. Here's the image that I want to upload. Again, make sure you have the keywords in the title and alt text, then come down and insert into post. Now each of these post images, this one here, as well as this one up here, are around 50 kilobytes. So remember, you want your entire page size, your post size, to be under 1 megabyte. That means that your post is going to load fast when someone discovers your post on Google search and they click it and that takes them to your website. You want to make sure that your post loads quickly. And to do that, you want to make sure that your post size is under 1 megabyte. Okay, now if I navigate down to these 2 sections, you can see that they're quite close. So what I'm going to do is click on this section and then navigate up to advanced. And then with the padding, I'm going to unlink the values. And then over on bottom, I'm going to add 30. And as you can see, that's going to add space down here. Then I'm going to navigate down and click on this Save Options button and click on Save Draft. Because remember, we do not want to publish this post just yet until we've finished creating this blog post. Now, if I navigate down the page, what I'm going to do is add a video widget. To do that, I'm going to click this section, add a single row section, and then navigate up here. And this time I'm going to type in video. And here is the video widget. I'm going to simply drag and drop that into the section that I just added. And then what I want to do is link a video that I have on Facebook. This is a Facebook Meta Suite tutorial video that I'm going to link into this post. And adding or embedding YouTube videos or other videos into your post is going to help you rank higher in search engines, and it's all going to benefit your SEO. Okay, so as you can see, I've quickly gone ahead and pasted in my YouTube source. If I click this drop down, you can also add videos from these other different sources. Okay, so that video is added. You can see that video appears down here. And now website visitors can watch this video from my page, or they can click on the video and that can take them to YouTube. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with this blog post at the moment. I've showed you all the fundamentals to creating a SEO optimized blog post. Now, what I'm going to do is quickly open up a new page, a blog post that I created earlier, and show you a few elements that you can keep in mind to further optimize your blog post for SEO. Okay, so here is a post that I published a few months ago that's ranking well on Google search. 7 best AI website builders for small businesses in 2023, paid and free. Now, if we navigate down, let's understand the structure of this blog post and the reason why it's ranking high on Google search. And you can duplicate and reverse engineer what I've done with all my posts so that you can start ranking your own posts. Now, you can see we have the featured image here. Below that, we have this first section. I'm going to go ahead and click on this first section and navigate over to the left-hand side. Now, with this widget over on the left-hand side, this text editor, what I can do is I can expand by clicking this arrow here, or I can reduce the size of the screen that this is taking up. I can also click here, and that's going to allow me to preview this post in a full screen. Okay, so I'm going to click on this arrow again. Now, let's break down the structure of this section. Up above, we have heading 2. So if we navigate up here, we have heading 1, we have the featured image, then we have heading 2 down here, and below this, we have all of this paragraph content. So all this content here is labeled as paragraph. Now you can see I've used some formatting in here. I've bolded, I've used italic, and if we navigate up here, you can see we have an external link that takes website visitors to an external website. And then down here we have an internal link. This is a blog that's relevant to this content that's on my website. And if a website visitor clicks here, that's going to take them to that blog that I created. Then if we navigate down further, we have this image that we added in here to break up the text. And then we have more paragraph content down here that we've added some formatting to. Now, like I mentioned earlier, I briefly talked about adding keywords to your content, to your images, and throughout your blog post. Now, the primary keywords that I'm targeting in this blog post is AI website builders. So you can see I have AI website builders in my header 1. Then if I navigate down, we have header 2, AI website builders. That keyword is in header 2. And then within this content, this paragraph content, you can see that I've added AI website builders in here and then other placements down here. For example, AI website builders and then AI website builder down here and then other variations of this keyword. And there are other keywords that I'm targeting too, like AI tools. If I navigate up here, you can see I've got AI tools and I've also got this AI tools keyword scattered throughout this blog post. So again, if you want to learn more about keyword research using free and paid tools, again, those tutorials are down below in the description for you to check out. Okay, so let's continue moving through this post. After this text section, so remember we showed you how to create this text editor section. If we navigate down, we have another text editor here. And you can see if I hover over this section, we have another header 2. And then if I navigate down further, we have heading 3. So header 2, header 3. And then down here, this will be another heading 3. We have another heading 3 here, as well as internal and external links. Then if we navigate down further, we have a video that we've embedded, and then that takes us on to more content. Now I'm going to go ahead and click on this text editor, and you can see the title up here, the heading, is a header 3. So you want to structure your content with one header 1, multiple header 2s, and within those header 2s you can have header 3s, 4 and 5. This just depends on how you want to structure your blog post. For me, I always have one header 1, then I break up my content with header 2s, and within some of those header 2s I have header 3s. I very rarely play around with header 4, 5 and 6. I stick to paragraph for body content, header 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so let's navigate down further. Again, we have paragraph content here. We've got external and internal links. Then if we navigate down further, we have another video embedded down here, as well as an internal link, external link. And if we navigate down further, we have more down here. So you can see that most of these text sections, they are simple duplications, meaning they have the same structure. We have header 3, then we have external and internal links, we have an image, then we have paragraph content, and then we have a video down below. Each of these sections on this post are essentially the same. Now let's navigate all the way down to the bottom. So in this post, I'm covering 7 tools. Now this was the 7th tool here. Below that, I have my conclusion, which again, if I click here, this is a heading 2, and then we have paragraph content down here. So for me, I do not overcomplicate my blog post. I want to keep it simple so that it's easy for the reader to navigate through and read without having too many crazy different elements and dynamic widgets. I stick to adding large videos, as well as images, and many important external and internal links. Now, you also want to make sure that your blog posts are added to specific categories. So this blog post, for example, is added to AI tools, as well as website builders. Now, it's important to keep an eye on your Google Search Console, which is a free Google tool that allows you to identify and understand how your website is performing on Google Search. So what I'm going to do is head over to my Google Search Console. And this is where you can manage and analyze how your website pages and posts are performing over time. Now, if you're interested in learning how to install the Google Search Console on your website if you haven't done so already, and how to use the Google Search Console for SEO, again, I'll add those tutorials down below in the description for you to check out. Essentially, what you can do is view the different keywords that your website pages are ranking for. You can also view the different pages that are ranking high on Google Search, and you can further optimize those pages. So for example, this page is ranking quite high. What I would do is see how high in Google Search that this page is ranking. Then what I would do is jump into this page and optimize it further for SEO by adding more relevant keywords, as well as adding more external and internal links. Now, you can also use tools like Yoast SEO to optimize your title and meta description, and also help guide you through optimizing your content for SEO. So Yoast SEO is a WordPress plugin that we use nearly every day to make sure that our content is optimized for SEO. And for those that want to learn more about Yoast SEO, what I'll do is add a beginner's tutorial up above and down below in the description to help you get started with Yoast SEO so that you can further optimize your website pages and posts for SEO. However, that is it for this beginner's tutorial, helping you create SEO optimized WordPress blog posts so that you can rank higher and dominate search engines with your content. And there we have it, guys. That is it for this complete SEO optimized blog post tutorial using Elementor. Now, if you have any questions about this tutorial, make sure to pop them down below. And with that said, thank you so much for watching this tutorial all the way through to the end. If you got value, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to this channel. And that way I'll see you in the next video. Take care, everyone.